Welcome to Mystic Eternal Enigmas, where we unravel the greatest mysteries of the ancient world. Dive in and explore the secrets that time has yet to reveal. The legendary island of Atlantis, an advanced and prosperous civilization, is one of the greatest mysteries in human history. First mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Atlantis represents a story shrouded in enigma. According to these accounts, this great civilization sank into the depths of the ocean thousands of years ago, disappearing forever. In the 4th century BC, Plato recounts a great island located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, today known as the Strait of Gibraltar. This immense island, larger than Libya and Asia combined, was home to an extraordinarily advanced civilization, endowed with immense wealth, innovative engineering, and unmatched naval power. Yet, the prosperity of Atlantis would eventually become its undoing. Plato describes Atlantis as a society organized in concentric rings of land and sea, with a central capital dominated by a grand palace and a temple dedicated to Poseidon, the god of the sea. The architecture of Atlantis was as astonishing as it was otherworldly: golden towers, silver-coated walls, and colossal statues of deities. The cities were surrounded by canals that served both as natural defense systems and trade routes, facilitating travel to distant lands. The inhabitants of Atlantis lived in luxury, harnessing inexhaustible natural resources, precious minerals, and exotic animals. Their scientific wisdom, advanced engineering, and military prowess rendered them seemingly invincible. But beneath this glittering surface, Plato warns of a growing shadow. According to Plato's narrative, the population of Atlantis succumbed to greed, a thirst for power, and arrogance. Ignoring divine laws and justice, the Atlanteans sought to conquer the known world, waging war on the peoples of the Mediterranean. Yet, their lust for domination did not go unnoticed by the gods. Zeus, enraged by the injustice and hubris of the Atlanteans, decided to punish the island. In a single day and night of violent storms and earthquakes, Atlantis was swallowed by the ocean's depths, disappearing forever. Plato leaves the story here, unfinished, raising the question: did Atlantis truly exist, or is it merely a powerful political allegory? This uncertainty has fueled centuries of speculation. Explorers, historians, and archaeologists have searched for clues in every corner of the globe, from the coasts of Europe to Africa, from the Caribbean to the Arctic. Some believe Atlantis was located in the Mediterranean, while others argue it was situated in the Atlantic Ocean. Yet, despite centuries of investigation, no definitive evidence of its existence has ever been uncovered. Some scholars suggest that Atlantis may have been a metaphor, invented by Plato to illustrate the dangers of a civilization corrupted by its own greed and ambition. Others remain convinced that the myth conceals a historical reality, an advanced civilization that was wiped out by a catastrophic natural disaster. Among the most compelling theories is the association between Atlantis and the Minoan civilization, a highly developed culture that flourished on the island of Crete and was destroyed by a massive volcanic eruption around 1600 BC. The eruption of the volcano on Santorini may have triggered a series of disastrous events, similar to those described by Plato. However, despite the striking parallels, the connection to Atlantis remains a hypothesis. Another theory posits that Atlantis might have been located in the Americas, or that it corresponds to the mythical island of Thule or the lost continent of Mu. Some even speculate that Atlantis was an ancient alien colony, citing Plato's descriptions of advanced technologies. The mystery of Atlantis continues to captivate the collective imagination. Whether it is a moral warning or a historical reality, the legend of the lost civilization invites reflection on the fate of great powers and the delicate balance between progress and arrogance. Perhaps we will never know for certain if Atlantis existed, but its myth endures, fascinating and inspiring generations of scholars, explorers, and dreamers. Plato's description of Atlantis paints a picture of a civilization that was not only prosperous, but technologically superior to its contemporaries. The island's wealth was derived from vast natural resources, including metals like gold, silver, and a mysterious metal known as asterisk or chalcum asterisk, which Plato claimed was second in value only to gold. This metal, long the subject of speculation, is often associated with a lost or mythical element that made the Atlantean society so unique. Atlantis was also noted for its highly organized government system. According to Plato, the island was ruled by 10 kings, each governing a part of the territory, under a central code of laws handed down by Poseidon. This system of governance was meant to ensure peace and harmony among the inhabitants, a reflection of their close relationship with the gods. However, as time passed, the kings of Atlantis became increasingly corrupt and strayed from the divine laws that had once governed their society. Speculations about the possible location of Atlantis have fueled numerous theories. While many historians and researchers have focused on the Mediterranean, particularly the island of Santorini, others have looked to the Atlantic Ocean, believing that Plato's description of an island beyond the Pillars of Hercules refers to a location in the open Atlantic. Some propose that Atlantis might have been near the Azores, a group of islands in the North Atlantic, citing the presence of underwater formations that resemble ancient structures. Other theories place Atlantis near the Bahamas or in the Caribbean, pointing to underwater ruins off the coast of Bimini, which some claim are remnants of an ancient civilization. Still, others suggest that Atlantis was not an island at all, but rather a metaphor for a lost civilization that was geographically more fluid. The possibility that Atlantis was situated in regions now submerged due to rising sea levels following the end of the last ice age has led to theories connecting the legend to lost coastal civilizations around the world. Beyond the realm of history and archaeology, the myth of Atlantis has permeated modern culture in various forms. From literature and film to conspiracy theories and pseudoscientific explorations, Atlantis has become a symbol of a utopian society destroyed by its own excesses. Writers like Jules Verne and H.G. Wells incorporated the myth into their works, imagining the advanced technologies and societal structures of Atlantis. In the 20th century, the myth was further popularized by authors like Ignatius Donnelly, whose book Atlantis, the antediluvian world asterisk, proposed that Atlantis was the cradle of all human civilization. Donnelly's work, though criticized by scholars, sparked renewed interest in the possibility of a lost civilization that predated known history. Whether Atlantis was real or imagined, its story resonates deeply with the human fascination with lost knowledge and the fragility of even the greatest of empires. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our past, the legend of Atlantis serves as a timeless reminder of the delicate balance between technological advancement and moral responsibility. Thanks for watching Mystic Eternal Enigmas. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. See you in the next adventure.